What's going on, everybody? This is dkdynamite, and today we're going to be talking about all bundles and release dates coming in Season 4, some interesting updates, plus even more. Definitely stay tuned. But before we jump into that, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, drop a like, and also let me know in the comment section, what operators or bundle types do you guys still want to see added here inside of COD 2.0? Also, as a reminder, we have plenty of articles going up over on detonated.com, expanding on the coverage you're already seeing here on this channel, plus plenty of live coverage of Season 4 over on Detonated's Twitter. All those links are, of course, down below in this video's description. But as of a couple of days ago with the launch of Season 4, an image did surface of the Combat Pack 4 operator skin for Oni, which will be releasing at some point exclusively for PS4 and PS5 users, likely around the time we get the mid-Season 4 update here for COD 2.0. I'll keep you guys posted with what's going on with our combat packs here inside of the game. And also, as a big reminder for those out there that I still see are a bit confused over on the internet, all the combat packs or PlayStation exclusive content will be releasing for Xbox and PC. I believe it's the very end of October, right as the new Call of Duty releases this fall. That's typically how all exclusive content works. Whenever there's a Sony exclusivity deal, all that content will become playable for other platforms after around a year's time. Now, I also want to say I'm a big fan of the new 6v6 multiplayer maps here in Season 4. First off, Kunstanar District, as you're seeing footage of in the background. The map plays very well. I'm loving the layout, and it doesn't feel like it's even from the Vandal Warzone map whatsoever. Obviously, it was confirmed by Beanox that they went ahead and took two portions of Vandal and turned them into 6v6 maps. One of them dropped here at the launch Season 4. The other one is coming during the mid-season update, but they have modified those areas quite a bit to better fit 6v6 multiplayer, and they don't feel like just basic ports at all, which I'm sure you guys also agree with. And you'll be seeing some gameplay of Showdown, the COD 4 remaster, in a future video coming up in the next few days. The map also plays pretty damn well here on Modern Warfare 2's engine. First off, I do want to mention the fact that there is some controversy going around in regards to a Throwback Audio Pack 2. Obviously, the Throwback Audio Pack 1 with the classic soap skin did end up releasing towards the end of Season 3's life, and I did make a separate video all about that operator bundle because the pack itself does come with quite a few surprises that weren't even advertised, which I found pretty damn neat. And the problem with that bundle, though, is that there are a bunch of other classic sounds that we just know are going to be released at some point that weren't featured in that bundle. So we were all speculating as to whether or not we'd get several, and I mean several, Throwback Audio Packs featuring different sounds for the game, or will it just be a one-and-done kind of bundle that we saw over in Season 3? I definitely think we're going to get at least 3 to 5 of those kind of packs. And what do you know, as we're going to talk about in a minute, there is a Throwback Audio Pack 2 already releasing here in Season 4, and it does feature classic music for the menus in the game. But for those that want to see the classic intervention sounds in the FJX Imperium, that probably is also in the works. But of course, the bundle that came out a couple of weeks ago came with a classic soap skin, some other nostalgic cosmetics, and of course, a classic blueprint for the ISO Hemlock, which made it the ACR, and a classic blueprint for the MP5K, along with the sounds themselves on those weapons. And on top of that, we also had a bunch of secret sounds that got changed with kill streaks and equipment and some other things in regards to the game modes. I covered all of that in that video linked down below. Now, as pointed out by the community, some music tracks did get added in for free during Black Ops Cold War, so that is a good defense as to why these audio packs should be free inside of Modern Warfare 2, at least in terms of the music, maybe not the blueprints or other changes in the game, but we'll have to wait and see how they evaluate these audio tracer packs at some point in the future. Now, if you guys are looking for any camo grinding assistance for Polyatomic and Orion, be sure to check out COD Peter with his link down below in this video's description. But something else that I'm surprised hasn't been talked about all that much over on Twitter, I know we had some tweets over on Detonated kind of discussing this topic, is the fact that the quote-unquote pay-to-win bundles did also make a comeback here in Season 4 when it comes to DMZ. And the thing about those, as I talked about before, is that we got a couple of bundles like that at the beginning of Season 3, but didn't get any added during Season 3 Reloaded, so there was speculation that those kind of quote-unquote pay-to-win DMZ bundles weren't going to be making their way into any future seasons. But like I said before, all the DMZ benefits got added into popular bundles that would have sold well anyway, so no doubt in my mind that we're going to eventually bundle some other DMZ benefits into some future packs, whether it's a UAV, a gas mask, a medium backpack, a self-revive, ensured weapon time cooldown, whatever the case is there. I'm not surprised about that at all, but the thing is, as long as it's content that you can loot fairly quickly in the game, such as a medium backpack or a self-revive or regular gas mask, I'm okay with that. Once you start doing content that you can't unlock for free inside of the game, or can't get rather quickly in the game, then I see that as an issue. And the thing about that too is that they've also added in 2-plate versions of some of the special vests in the game, like the comms vest, the medic vest, so I do believe those will also be bundled with some future packs that we'll see in Season 4 Reloaded, or even in Season 5. That's what I'm predicting as of right now, but also with the addition of the new wallet system inside of DMZ, I feel like that alone kind of invalidates the entire system that people are arguing about, which is the quote quote-unquote pay-to-win bonuses you see inside of bundles. It's not really pay-to-win when you can spawn into a match of DMZ, get robbed, get revived after that, and extract with nothing. You didn't really win there even though you exfilled, and if anything, right, being able to spawn in with the UAV or a faster cooldown on your insured weapon or a self-revive, that's not going to guarantee you win any gunfights, and PvP could be pretty difficult, especially on the new map like Vandal. Now, we'll be talking more about DMZ in a separate video that I have planned for the next couple of days, but a lot of great things got added into DMZ, which, if anything, completely overtake whatever quote-unquote benefits that you can get by buying a bundle. And like I said before in a previous video, when it comes to the bonuses that come with some of the bundles in regards to DMZ exclusively, those are for a specific group of people that don't have much time to play the game, don't have much time to regain, or aren't that good at the game, and can use a bit of a boost to hopefully then be encouraged to try out new DMZ updates when before they probably wouldn't have, because they felt like they were at a disadvantage versus everybody else. And DMZ also isn't meant to be as hardcore or difficult as something like Escape from Tarkov. It's meant to be a more accessible game mode. So if anything, I understand why the DMZ bonuses exist. If I had it my way, I'd say, hey, maybe let's not have them at all, but the fact they do exist while other major updates like the wallet or like the new passive progression system got added in, because of all that, I'm like, you know what, it's fine as long as they don't add in extra large backpacks or 4-plate vests or anything ridiculous that you also can't find in the game's environment, or things that are difficult to earn in the game's environment. That's my stance on that one. But as of right now, only a couple of dates are known in terms of when certain bundles are releasing in Season 4. Once this list gets updated by the usual suspects on Twitter, I'll go ahead and pin a comment down below in this video. But as of right now, they put June 16th Tracer Pack, Kaiju's Might, which actually wasn't correct since the Alex bundle ended up coming out. For June 18th, they have the Vega Operator bundle, which might also be incorrect. That's, of course, tomorrow, time of posting this video. We'll see if that actually sticks. And then June 20th, they have Tracer Pack, Crash Bandicoot, which is a bundle that I know a lot of you Crash fans out there are probably looking forward to. I know in Season 3, they ended up adding in a bunch of free Crash Bandicoot charms, which is kind of a kickoff to this eventual Crash Bandicoot crossover they're doing here inside of COD. And we're, of course, getting a full Tracer Pack that we'll be talking about in a minute inside of COD 2.0. I'm going to guess right now that because the first date was already incorrect, maybe this entire list is incorrect, but we'll end up getting a more polished list at some point on Twitter in the next couple of days or so. Now, tonight's video is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan. If you're injured and don't know where to start, you can submit a claim in 8 clicks or less without ever having to leave the couch. Submitting a claim for an injury doesn't have to be a stuffy process. With Morgan & Morgan, there's no need for you to visit law offices and sit through timely consultations. You can submit a claim and have a lawyer review your case with only 8 clicks from your mobile app. Now, Morgan & Morgan is a 21st century law firm which has modernized the injury law process, making it so easy to submit your claim. You can submit your case details, sign contracts, upload documents, and medical records all from your cell phone. You can even text your attorney and legal team throughout the duration of your case. Submitting an injury claim after a car accident is a no-brainer. You have nothing to lose, and a firm like Morgan & Morgan can quickly determine if you even have a case. Don't overthink it though. Take action to protect your rights, and Morgan & Morgan will fight to get the compensation that you deserve. But with that being said, check out Morgan & Morgan with the special link down below in this video's description or the pinned comment, and thank you to Morgan & Morgan for sponsoring tonight's video. Now, of course, I can't show you all the images clear in HD on screen for obvious copyright reasons, but you guys know exactly where to look over on Twitter to find the exact images of all of these packs. It's Task Force 141 Leakers over on Twitter. But first up, I have the Vega Operator bundle, which will end up costing 2,400 COD points, featuring 2 Operator skins for Vega herself, a finishing move, 2 blueprints, and then we have a DMZ bonus effect, which is a 2-plate armor vest, as well as an extra active duty operator slot. We have what looks like a loading screen, an emblem, and even a sticker. So a pretty stacked pack, and the finishing move that comes with Vega is called the Spinal Adjustment, which I actually need in real life, so that's pretty cool. But next up, I have the Crash Bandicoot Tracer Pack, which will also cost 2,400 COD points, featuring 2 weapon blueprints. One is for the SPX-80, the other one is, I believe, for the Fennec. We also have the first ever Frag Grenade skin. Again, they're now adding cosmetics in for equipment. This is going to be called the Wompa Grenade skin. We also have an ATV skin there, a really cool Crash Bandicoot loading screen, and we have a bunch of emblems, I think stickers, and even a charm there towards the end of the pack. Again, major Crash Bandicoot fans are probably going to eat this one up rather quickly. But the 2 blueprints that are a part of this pack do come with orange and Wumpa Fruit Tracer impacts with the big Wumpa death effect as well. Next up, I have the Tracer Pack Cthulhu bundle coming out for 2,400 COD points as well, featuring a pretty damn cool Deep Lord Operator skin for Koenig, also featuring a finishing move called Making Holes, 2 weapon blueprints there, and we also have what looks like a charm, an emblem, a sticker, and even a loading screen. Obviously, Cthulhu has been a fairly big part throughout the zombie Konami's history inside of Call of Duty, so I'm not surprised we're seeing some more Cthulhu added in via cosmetics. We then next up have the Izanami Tracer Pack, which again got confirmed to be releasing during the mid-season updates in our recent Season 4 blog post. This is going to feature an operator skin herself, Izanami, also known as Izzy. We also have the Bootlicker finishing move, 2 weapon blueprints there. We also have an active duty operator slot for DMZ, a vehicle skin, a charm emblem, and even a loading screen. We next up have the Ghost or Akabara Tracer Pack coming out for 2,400 COD points, featuring a really COD mobile-like skin for the character of Ghost himself. Also a finishing move called the Point and Shoot. We also have 1 weapon blueprint, or 2 weapon blueprints that is, a vehicle skin, a charm, a loading screen, and even an emblem. So a pretty out there looking skin for the character of Ghost. Again, something that you would expect from like a mobile game or something, but it looks pretty damn cool. And who knows when this pack's actually coming out, but it's always nice to see more Ghost packs and of course more Tracer bundles inside of COD 2.0. Next up we have the Deathrap Devil bundle coming out for 2,000 COD points, featuring an operator skin for 0, 2 weapon blueprints. We have the Lumber Smack finishing move included in the pack, and we also have a charm. I believe that's a decal or a sticker, and then we also have an emblem there towards the end of the bundle itself. We next up have the Jaguar Warrior bundle coming out for 2,400 COD points, featuring a operator skin there for Valeria, 2 weapon blueprints. We have a vehicle skin, a charm, an emblem, a sticker, and I believe that's 2 emblems in the pack itself. Can't exactly tell as of right now, but for those that wanted more Valeria skins, you guys are going to be excited here about Season 4. We next up have the Banisher bundle, which will cost 1,200 COD points, featuring a pretty sharp looking blueprint there for the Lockman 5.56 assault rifle. We also have a blueprint there for the Vel, which is an SMG. We also have a loading screen and even an emblem there. A pretty inexpensive bundle without tracers, but the blueprint itself does look pretty neat. Next up, I have the Eagles Hunt Pack for 1,500 COD points, featuring a blueprint there for the Victus XMR, also a blueprint there for the STB. We have a heavy chopper vehicle skin, a charm, and I believe that's a sticker there towards the end of the pack. Snipers out there might eat this one up as well. But we next up have the Grim Wolf Pack, which hopefully doesn't get canceled, because still to this day, we have not gotten the release of the Hear No Evil Gorilla Pack, which would have been pretty damn cool and did release, I think, periodically or early for Warzone Mobile, but never ended up coming out for MW2 or Warzone. So we have here a actual wolf skin for 2,000 COD points, featuring the Making Holes finishing move. We have 2 weapon blueprints there, a loading screen, a vehicle skin, an emblem, and even a sticker. We saw an image of this skin in the recent Season 4 blog post, and hopefully this one ends up coming out. I think it's a pretty damn creepy looking skin that we'll see running around different matches of multiplayer and even Warzone. And we next up, of course, have the Throwback Audio Pack 2, of course, featuring classic music from the 2009 Modern Warfare 2. It's going to replace all of the menu music in the game upon purchase. Not sure you can actually toggle it off, though. That's a big question, because with the first Throwback pack, if you guys don't have the blueprints equipped, none of the other parts of the game get affected, right? If you equip those blueprints, you'll hear different menu sounds and classic sounds from 2009 across, regular multiplayer, SND, defusing a bomb, throwing Semtex. But when you actually take off those blueprints, you won't hear those sounds anymore. And those out there that don't own the bundle or don't equip those blueprints can't hear those sounds. So I'm curious how you can toggle on and off this Throwback Audio Pack 2 for 800 COD points. We then have the Porcelain Sleigh bundle coming out for 1,500 COD points, featuring a really nice look for the FSS Hurricane, the Elegance blueprint there. We also have another blueprint there for, I believe, the Rawl MG. We also have a pistol blueprint. We then have a charm, an emblem, and even a loading screen. Again, loving the whole blue theme going on here with Season 4. Next up, we have the Tactical Beats bundle for 1,000 COD points. A pretty cheap pack here, featuring a blueprint for the SAB-50. This is the bass-looking blueprint. Not too bad at all. Also a blueprint there for the STB. And we also have what looks like a sticker or an emblem, and then even a loading screen here in this pretty cheap bundle. Probably the cheapest one we've gotten in a little while. We also have the Fighting Frogs bundle for just 800 COD points. So I stand corrected. This is actually the cheapest bundle here in Season 4, featuring a blueprint for the PDSW-528, known as the Fly Swatter. We also have a blueprint there for, I believe that's the X13. We then have a vehicle skin, and we also have, I think that's an emblem, as well as a sticker there towards the bottom there. So a nice green theme going on here for this pack. And we also have the Combat Culture 2.0 bundle for 800 COD points as well, featuring a plaid Punisher blueprint for the Val 45, also a pistol blueprint there towards the bottom. We also have what looks like an emblem, a loading screen, and even a sticker. And next up, we have the Kaiju's Might Tracer Pack, which was supposed to come out the other day, but didn't. This is going to cost 800 COD points, featuring 2 weapon blueprints, and they do come with pink Tracer Impact and some random dismemberment effects there, as you can see. And this is a blueprint for the ISO Hemlock, and the other one is, I believe, for a Bass P. We also have a Charm, a loading screen, and even an emblem, featuring a DMZ bonus effect, ensured weapon cooldown to just 15 minutes. But coming towards the end, we then have the Dragon Boat Festival bundle for 1100 COD points, featuring a pretty sharp looking design there for the RAL MG. This is the Water Dragon blueprint here for this weapon. We also have a Charm, a loading screen, and I believe that's even an emblem there towards the back of it. Really nice artwork going on here for the LMG itself. And we then have the Pot Ops bundle, which will cost 1200 COD points. So some more weed theme packs here are, I guess, coming into Modern Warfare 2. We have a blueprint there for the RPK, one there for the mini back. We also have a Charm, a loading screen, and even an emblem. No tracer fire, unfortunately. But then there's the Say Cheese bundle for 800 COD points. This is featuring a blueprint for the KV broadside, which unfortunately got a buff here in Season 4. We also have a Pizza Charm, a loading screen, and even an emblem there towards the bottom. Again, a pretty inexpensive bundle that does feature some pretty cool tuning for fire rate, damage range, and a tighter pellet spread there on the weapon itself. And then last and certainly not least, we have Tracer Pack Butch coming out at some point towards the 4th of July. It's a pretty American themed bundle there for 2400 COD points, featuring an operator skin for the character of Butch. Pretty damn cool. We also have 2 blueprints there, and I believe there's some firework type tracer packs as a part of this bundle. It's a little bit unclear from the image that got posted online though. We also have an extra active duty operator slot, a very American flag-esque skin for the heavy chopper in the game, a loading screen, a charm, an emblem, and even a sticker. Also featuring a bonus DMZ effect, which is a free UAV upon spawning in with this operator. Now we also have an interesting update to the Magmaflow Ghost Tracer Pack Elemental bundle coming out at some point in Season 4. It was supposed to come out during Season 3 Reloaded, but it just didn't. It's still going to cost 3,000 COD points, which is around $30 US depending on your currency. Now they've actually updated the bundle with a bit of different artwork and some extra content in the pack itself. It now comes with 3 blueprints on top of the reactive ghost skin. We also have an emblem, I think that's a charm there, as well as 2 different stickers. And obviously it mentions on the bundle itself that it's a reactive skin. The visual effect will intensify based on your kill count, also featuring the built-in point and shoot finishing move on the character of Ghost himself. But for whatever reason, it used to be a 7-item bundle and is now an 8-item bundle. So I guess more bang for your buck for those out there that want to pick up this brand new Elemental pack. But that is about it. This has been dkdynamite. Leave your thoughts down below in the comment section. What are your thoughts on all 23-ish bundles that got added into Season 4 thus far? These are packs that, of course, should be coming out before the launch of the mid-season updates, in which that update will end up providing us with a different batch of bundles, probably featuring the boys crossover and some other surprises that we haven't had marketed as of just yet. There's usually about 20 or so bundles added during the beginning of a season and about 15 to 18 more added during the mid-season. So I'll keep you guys posted with what's going on here with our in-game cosmetics. Really hope you've enjoyed, and peace out, everybody.